It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Showing the slab in today's game. Jamison Taillon. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Line drive caught.
The first baseman,
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
They say you win.
1-1.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held up. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Two. And there's a base hit to left.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nolan.
One down. Nolan Gorman will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. That one missed. Kicks and deals. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Righty to the plate, and that's down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Wilson Contreras in the St. Louis on deck circle. There's a strike. 3-1. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that one off the outside edge. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Jordan Montgomery.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Sliced down the right side. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Diving, makes the grab.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Dansby Swanson stands in. First offering misses the mark. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. The lefty, the 1-0. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. 2 away.
Batting third. No left fielder.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Tyon back to work. Swung on, popped up left side. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tyon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Misses off the plate, and a count even 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And a pitch. In the dirt. Fires over to first. 2 gone. This is Dylan Carlson. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The pitch.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. In the dirt. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Seiya Suzuki, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. Got the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Aaron Hosmer.
Here's Hosmer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike. And now it's 1-2. Right side. Gorman throws on to first. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's Andrew Kisner.
The catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Tyon back to work. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-1.
All three.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nobody out, runner at first. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. And one out now. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Boots it over to second for 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Nolan Gorman. In there for strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. 2-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard. That gets through, and that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. There's a strike. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. And a base hit into right. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run, told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
And that one fouled off. Runners on the corners, no outs. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Nick Madrigal getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Morel rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Got him. One away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
First and second, 2 down. And delivers outside.
2-0.
And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And that one pulled foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even snip the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And the slider just misses. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses way outside. That one missed. Dylan Carlson waits on deck. The 3-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Carlson in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. And now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Andrew Kisner next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the fourth, so up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
The right field. Seiya Suzuki.
And he deals. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hosmer batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle to Young. On the run, sends it over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Good upside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's a little bit low. That's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And down on strikes he goes. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Foul ball.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Kicks and fires. Next offering is outside. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now, Nolan Gorman in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good eye right there. And that's a little high.
One strike.
Bounce to the right, and he grabs it in foul ground. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Knocks it down, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now back. Third base.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base hit center field.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now the DH, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. So now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a pitch. Slapped foul. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's outside. Two now. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Nick Madrigal, the next to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's to third. Arenado slings it across, gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Drew Smiley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 11, Drew Smiley.
Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. In the air to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Bounced up the middle. Swanson whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First offering misses the mark. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. Ball one, no strikes. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In the air out to center. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. So digging in, Dansby Swanson.
The Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Bounce back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Happ, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball to the right side. Over to DeYoung. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Bellinger up to hit. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in Japan. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That one ripped left field. Donovan going back on this one. Still going back. And that ball is out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2.
Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there. Montgomery Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Andrew Kisner. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay preparing to come on if needed. Rucker getting loose as well. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Foul ball there. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So up next, Nolan Gorman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. And that one hit to first and foul ball. Righty delivers. Ball one there.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch inside. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is filled up. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Giovanni Gallegos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Gets the call, strike one. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Next offering misses, 1-1. And that one almost got him. And the righty deals. And that's too high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1. They say you win. Back to work, 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. Nootbaar ranging back some more. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Amaya in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Hicks up and loosening in the pen. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Way high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a good hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Gorman in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave one, and it remains a 4-3 game. Adbert Alzolay takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Now it's the DH, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. Movement in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather throwing and getting ready for David Ross. the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Brendan Donovan in the on deck circle. And the tying run is on base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one missing low. Next one misses, and the count 2-1. And there's the strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a slow roller. Feed to second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Paul DeYoung next up for the Cardinals. A strikeout and a walk. Check swing. Went around. 0-1. And he deals. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Chris Stratton. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 35, Chris.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. Next offering is in the dirt, so definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. Carlson going back some more. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Ball one low. Left-hand hitter waits. No outs. Runner on second. To third. Gets it to first. And Bellinger is out.
Now that the right field.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Now 3-0. Runner at second here, one gone. And a 4-pitch walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, one out. Now it's Eric Hosmer. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Here's a 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And now here is Matt Mervis. There's a strike.
Go ball. 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Donovan pulls it down. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 3. Julian Merriweather on to pitch out of the pen here. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 66, Julian.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Merriweather, a 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now Andrew Kisner. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to third. And that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.